Hello again, Kate and Tim here on another Maine adventure, and this time we're going to go on the moose hunt. Now, if you've never seen anything about moose hunting in Maine, you're going to want to pay attention because it's very interesting. It's very important not only to the Maine economy, but when you see how excited these hunters are with their bagged moose, it's really a sight to see. Now, I want to warn you, there are some moose that have been shot in this film.
Yeah, I thought that would gross me out, but really it didn't, and I learned so much, and I loved being talking to the biologists and listening to the hunters, so you'll love this video.
Hi, my name's Jesse Jalbert, and I'm the manager here at Up North Outdoors. It's S.W. Collins Company business. We are the largest tagging station in the state for the Maine moose hunt. We tag anywhere from 300 to 400 animals a year. The two first hunts are the bull-only hunts, and then the last hunt is a cow hunt. We support, all the hunting and fishing in the area and other recreation, and look to be a guide or a resource to anybody who may have questions about recreating in the area. We sell hunting and fishing supplies from ammo, knives, fishing rods, lures, anything like that. And we look to also, help the guides out. If we can throw business their way, we look to do so. A lot of people will stop or call us looking for recommendations on people to utilize. We try to do our best to work with the outfitters. We're fortunate enough to have a lot of very qualified people, so if anybody's interested in coming to northern Maine to hunt and fish, then give us a call and we'll try to aid any way we can.
Yeah, so my name is Lee Kantor. I'm the Maine's state moose biologist. We're up here in Fort Kent during the September season. Today is day 2 on a very unseasonably warm day going into the 70s. Been checking a lot of moose, even with the heat. Here at the moose check station, moose comes in, we weigh the moose. We pull a canine tooth so that we can age that moose. And we measure the spread because this is a bull-only season. And count the number of points on the antlers and pretty much call it a day after that. Then they legally register their moose and they're good to go. Collecting information on moose, biological data. It's important to know, of course, they have to write down the town where the animal was shot, the day it was shot, and when. So by the time all of the 4 seasons are over for 2020, we'll know how many moose were harvested, the number of bulls, cows, and calves that were harvested. We'll have information on all of their weights, and we'll get probably more than 95% of the teeth collected, so we'll know the age of all of those moose that were harvested. And you hunters out there who see this, come wintertime, you can look up your name on the department's website, and it will have the age of your moose listed there as well. If you have any questions, you can always give us a call as well. So anyways, that's really it. This is our September week. In another couple weeks, we'll have an October bull season, then a later cow season, and then there's a small hunt down in southern Maine in 2 management districts during the November deer season. So this week, it's really extremely warm. Again, it's important for everybody to take care of their moose to get the highest quality meat in the woods. That means everybody should be quartering their meat, packing it out, putting it in coolers. The weather's supposed to change midweek, maybe tomorrow night. It's going to start to cool down a little bit, and the humidity is going to drop off, but it's still going to be too warm all the way through Saturday. It's going to be too warm out. It's going to be a lot warmer than the inside of your refrigerator. So anyways, we wish everybody good luck out there. Take care of your moose meat, and we'll see you in the woods.
My name's Dustin Desjardins, and we got this moose this morning. My stepfather called it in for like over an hour, and it was like someone saw it coming in from like a mile away or farther, and we just tracked it the whole way until we're about 100 yards away. shot at it once, and it went down, and that was it.
6 feet wide.
My name's Alan Dudley, ALANDUDLEY, Maine Game Warden. Been a warden now for about 24 years. This time of the year, from September on, we have different moose hunts going on. Obviously, it's very important to help control the population of moose so that we have a healthy herd. Our part as game wardens is more the enforcement end of it. So if there's any conflicts, with the hunters, it's usually the warden service that gets involved. The big thing is we want people to be safe and have a good time and, make this a positive experience. Some of the violations that we encounter would be maybe a loaded firearm, motor vehicles, and at that point it becomes a safety issue. It's a good way for someone to get hurt. That's why it's against the law. Find what we encourage people to do. Find an area where there's moose activity and concentrate in that area. These early seasons like this, they're responding to the calls. A lot of people that are coming in today, they actually call the bulls in. That's a good thing with these early seasons. You can do that. But really, you really need to spend some time, do some scouting in advance, know where the moose are, and then concentrate in that area. When you do this, you have to kind of think ahead, because these are big animals. We just had one that came in at over 1,000 pounds. So you have to kind of think ahead. You have to have the right equipment to get these things out. That includes lots of pulleys, ropes, more people, I guess, to help with that. So you have to be prepared. If you're not from the area, we'll always recommend hiring a guide, someone that's familiar with the area, knows the ins and outs, maybe have done moose hunts now for a few years, and they've got that experience. They know how to get the animal out. Today it's 80 some odd degree, or will be around 80, and it's important to get those things. The hard work begins when the animal's down, and that's where a guide will come in handy. They know how to gut them out, they know how to open them up, maybe get the ice in there, they know how to get them loaded as quick as possible, get them to the tagging station, get them to the butcher after that. So yeah, the fun ends when you pull the trigger, and the work begins after that. So as wardens, we're just trying to make sure that everybody's safe and have a good experience.
Okay, my name is Sierra Thibodeau. I'm from Frenchville, and I just shot this moose at 7 o'clock this morning with my father, and yeah. We walked in on it, and I came about 50 feet from us when I got the shot, and it dropped right in his track. So.
My name's Morris Gray, and we live in Medway, and this has been 40 years waiting for the first tag, and we got this moose this morning. Been hunting all week. It was a little slow, but it was a good hunt. Had my grandkids with me, and they were shooting birds, so they were having a great time. So, but really happy that this is Friday, so we're some happy that we wound up with this morning. So it's been a great time, and good people up here, and we've had a good time. So.
John Green from Lyman, Maine. 46-inch spread, 19 points. We were watching 10 different cows during the week. Didn't see any bulls. This morning there was a bull chasing one of the cows. Shot it at 278 yards. It's in a log yard. Easy get out.
Okay, my name is Ernie Springer. I'm from Pennsylvania, Lancaster County, and got drawn for a permit after 20 years of applying, finally, and had a great hunt. It scouted all through the weekend. Looked a little like it was going to be a long week. Kind of warm, not a lot of sign. Only saw one cow while we scouted, but This boy came out at 8:15. I got him through some really great calling from my guide, and only had a 30-yard shot, so it worked great. We're happy. Lots of meat, not the biggest moose, but good eating, and it was a success.
Hi, my name is Phil Poulin. I'm the subcommittee. This is my grandson. He put me down. Very fortunate, very lucky to be able to be here. It's my daughter Kathy.
Hi, Kathy DeMerchant, my son Logan, my son Josh, my dad, and my husband John.
Yeah,
Great family
this
home.
it's a family thing. It's turned into a family thing. We've been very fortunate. It's organic. You can't beat it. Better than buying the stuff that's locked up in the slaughterhouse. So I can't say enough good about it. I mean, it's just the camaraderie, the whole thing is excellent. I mean, anyone that hasn't tried it needs to.
Hi, my name's Norm Weaver from Alabama, New York. Shot this moose up on the Big Black River at a new outpost camp for Tyler Kelly's with Wade Kelly himself. This moose was shot with an outfitter tag that I purchased. Been putting in for the draw for 14 years. Unfortunately, I've never been able to draw as a non-resident. This moose came out last night about 5 o'clock to a call that Wade Kelly was calling, and was able to put about a 150-yard shot on him with a 270. Thumped him 3 times.
Yeah, Aaron's on one. Make sure you keep that. Where is
So what did I tell you? Was that unbelievable? Some of those moose were huge. I mean, almost 1,000 pounds. And the excitement around the tagging station, I mean, you could just feel it in the air.
Yeah, it was really fun to be at Ground Zero, watching the biologists at work and talking to the hunters, and I came away with a whole new appreciation for the moose hunt.